the vision of the new era.
Young Shanks stood on the sun-drenched docks of Lobetown, his red hair messy under the straw hat he cherished. He didn't have a ship or a crew yet, only a wooden rowboat and a heart full of grand dreams. "The world is too big to see alone," he whispered to the sea. He knew his first step was to find a partner who was as steady as the northern star. In a quiet tavern filled with dusty books, Shanks found a young man named Ben Beckman. Ben was leaning against the wall, effortlessly outsmarting 3 older men at a game of strategy. Shanks sat across from him and grinned. "I'm going to the Grand Line, and I need a first mate who can see the moves before they're made," Shanks said. Ben looked at the boy, saw the spark in his eyes, and closed his book. "Lead the way, Captain." Their next stop was a rugged island known for its hunters. High on a cliffside, they spotted Yasopp, a teenager who could hit a falling leaf with a pebble from 100 yards away. Shanks challenged him to a contest, and Yasopp didn't miss once. "Your aim is incredible," Shanks laughed, dodging a playful shot. "How would you like to shoot for the greatest crew in the world?" Yasopp slung his slingshot over his shoulder and smirked. "I thought you'd never ask." To find their 4th member, the trio followed the scent of roasting meat to a bustling food festival. There, they found Lucky Roo, a jovial boy who was winning an eating contest. He moved with a grace that defied his size. Shanks offered him a seat on his boat and the best food the Grand Line had to offer. Roo let out a booming laugh, finished a drumstick in one bite, and hopped aboard. Now sailing their ship, the Red Force, the crew reached the island of Oriel. Smoke rose from the horizon, where a village was under siege by a cruel pirate named Barros. "They need help," Yasopp shouted from the crow's nest. Ben nodded, checking his flintlock. "Captain, the village is trapped between the mountains and the sea. We have to move fast." The crew charged into the village, while Lucky Roo moved in a blur, knocking back Barros's raiders with his immense strength. Shanks drew his saber to face the bandits' leader. "You won't take another step," Shanks declared. The battle was fierce, but the bond of the young crew was stronger. Together, they drove the raiders back to the sea, saving the grateful people of Oriel. After the battle, Shanks wandered toward the village's ancient stone temple to catch his breath. In the shadows of the ruins, he encountered a mysterious man wearing a deep purple hood. The man, known as Aeon, held a lantern that glowed with a strange, swirling light. "You have a kind heart, Red Hair," Aeon whispered, his voice like the rustling of old parchment. "Would you like to see why your journey truly matters?" Aeon raised his lantern, and the light expanded, filling the room with moving images. Shanks gasped as he saw a vision of the future. He saw himself, older and more scarred, handing his precious straw hat to a small, dark-haired boy with a wide, toothy grin. "Who is he?" Shanks asked, mesmerized by the boy's infectious energy. "He is the one who will carry your dream further than you can imagine," Aeon replied. The vision shifted, showing the boy, Luffy, sailing with a crew of his own. Shanks watched as they fought through storms, faced powerful villains, and laughed together under the sun. He saw the boy's unwavering courage and the legendary path the Straw Hat Pirates would carve across the world. Shanks realized his own destiny was to pave the way for this new era, protecting the sea until the boy was ready. The vision faded, and Aeon was gone. Shanks walked back to the shore where Ben, Yasopp, and Roo were waiting. "Everything all right, Captain?" Ben asked, noticing the new light in Shanks's eyes. Shanks adjusted his hat and looked toward the east blue. "Better than ever," he smiled. "We have a world to prepare. Our journey is just the beginning of a much grander story."